Morning everyone, and welcome to another video for Back to Nature. Today I'm going to be going up to base camp that we've set up for the winter. We're going to be checking it for damage really. We've had a lot of rain over recent, and the wind obviously this time of the year is quite bad. So we're going to be going up and checking on that and getting up to a few little jobs. But it is an adventure getting there in the Land Rover, so I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Hi there all. As you can see, we've got to base camp now. The drive up was a little bit hairy, I must admit. We've had a lot of water, as I said earlier in the video. We've had a lot of water and it's sitting in a lot of low-lying areas. It's one of the tasks for this year is to, or shall I say next year, next spring, is to get an excavator in and do the drainage ditches. This woodland is 58 acres. 58 acres of birch mainly. We've got other bits in there, sycamore and the like. But it's not been maintained or worked, mainly through cost to the guy that owns it, the wood owner. But it's not been coppiced at all or anything. As you can see behind me here, the birch has not been touched. It's really at choke point. So we've got to do something with it this year for him. While I'm here, I thought I'd just give you a quick walk round and have a look at the shelter. This is a winter shelter that we've constructed. If I just walk around here and get the camera to pan round, in the background here, this is a winter shelter. Now the way that we've constructed the shelter is with a minimum impact on nature as we can possibly do. Therefore, the only synthetic thing that you can see is the tarpaulin at the top. In fact, we've got 2 layers of tarpaulin. That is a 4 metre by 4 metre DD tarpaulin. The rest of it, we've got a bit of paracord in there and some sisal string, but the rest of it is nature. We've got hazel, mainly hazel, and birch, silver birch, as you can see, the poles that I mentioned a minute ago. They're the sort of superstructure, if you will, and it's then hazel in the horizontal across here in layers, and that creates a grid pattern or a trellis work, let's call it. And the fir there is fed in and over, starting at the bottom to the top. We have to peg it down yet. But what we've got to do is give it some body and then obviously peg it down for thermal value. We stayed up here the other night and it was -2 outside And the temperature inside, we didn't check the temperature inside, but I'm assuming it's anywhere between sort of 8 and 10 degrees. We've got a Frontier stove inside there, as you can see the chimney puffing out the smoke now. The only reason I'm not going in there with a video at the moment, guys, is mainly because of smoke, and the light in there is poor and it won't show up on the video. So let's have a quick walk around the building itself and you can get a better feel for it. As you can see the sides there, that's about 6 inches thick, that side. It's deceiving really. There's also a mixture of fern in there, there's some Christmas trees, some spruce, but there's also ferns, the brown ferns. We're putting those in there mainly for camouflage, so it sort of blends in a little bit better. The aim of this exercise throughout this winter is to have nature. We've got fat balls up in the trees, as you can probably see if we zoom in there with the camera. You can see a fat ball up in the tree. We've got robins here who struggle to eat off the fat balls, but they're managing. We've got robin, we've got tree creepers, we've got nuthatch, and we've got, of recent, we've got a little family of yellow tits moved in. So all in all, we're quite pleased with that. Right guys, that comes to the end of the video really today. We've achieved everything that we wanted to achieve. And in fairness, we didn't really want to do a video today, but what I needed to do was get an update for anybody that's subscribing to me, anybody that's following me. Just a bit of an update. It's been quite a while since I've had a video up. So the next videos to follow from this, there's going to be a series of videos. Now that we've got the base camp, as you can see, set up for the winter, I'm going to be running a series of videos. Everything from making a shave horse in the field, to carving in the field, and everything else really that associated with bushcraft, from cooking to you know, kit lists and everything else. So it's well worth tuning in and watching the video. From here things are going to change. We are moving forward with the videos. It's just time really, as I'm sure you can all appreciate. So we're going to get off today now, that's it, and look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Thanks for